Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Life on the Blockchain. It's Rudolph. All right, you guys. Today we are going to be talking about ticker OM Mantra, the blockchain. It's supposed to be a layer one, real world asset, something bullshit. Anyways, let's move on. So basically, they rugged today. Apparently, the team owned 90% of the supply. I don't know why anybody would touch this or feel safe or comfortable holding this rubbish. But apparently, the team held 90% of that and they sold a substantial amount today, which caused the token to crash 92% in literally seconds. In seconds, the price was sitting above a little bit above $8, and then it went as low as 40 cents. And at the time of this recording, it's currently sitting at $1 and some change. So that's just the backstory. But let's see what the people on Twitter have to say. We have Brandon Hong, who is saying that 6 billion has been wiped out in 30 minutes on ticker OM or $ OM. This is the destiny for every altcoin, whether you like it or not. Crypto is for trading, not investing. This industry is built on selling dreams, built on worthless scams. You can polish a turd, but at the end of the day, it's still a piece of shit. And I said, wow. This is intense. What is going on here, Brandon? Anyways, I just want to put it out there that I think I agree with Brandon, and I'm going to be uploading more where I talk more about crypto. I'm serious now, okay? But anyways, listen, I honestly believe that crypto is just a den filled with scammers. The scammers, the people that are criminally inclined, this is where they come. They know that they can thrive here, so they come here. So even with your favorite layer one blockchains, the founders, they sat down and they went, I can copy Bitcoin. I can copy Ethereum. I can make a bunch of money. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make my own blockchain. I'm gonna say we're doing DeFi. We're real world assets. We're pegged to gold. We're a new we're a new version of stable coins, of whatever bullshit we're doing, and we're gonna revolutionize blockchain technology, and we're gonna onboard the Web2 people, and we're gonna do all these amazing things, and then they're gonna get a whole bunch of investors that believe in all this rubbish and believe in all the hopium that they're selling, hoping that eventually what these founders are saying will eventually, come to fruition. So when you realize that all of it is a scam, then, there's really no more point in holding on to anything. I mean, you learn about the 4-year cycle. Great. There are people out there that think the 4-year cycle isn't real. And, they argue that crypto just, Bitcoin specifically follows the markets and the alts move accordingly, and I also agree with them. So yeah, but once you know that, you place yourself your spots, during the bear, and then during the bull alt season, you sell, you exit, and you run for your life. And if you're gonna come back, it's gonna be during the bear, because at the end of the day, nobody really knows. Everybody is speculating. Everybody, including your favorite technical analyst. Yes, even them. Before we continue, I would like to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is me. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. That's how you can support me right now. Thank you. All right. So we have Wiz at Crypto Wizard, and he's telling his audience that he warned them that you are now a community member forever. And I just thought this was so funny. This is a huge threat. This is peak pain. That's a horrible thing to say to somebody, and I'm going to talk about that in more videos later on. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. But yeah, you don't want to be a community member forever because of what I said earlier about, nobody knowing what the future holds, so you're gambling. It's to me crazy to say, this is it. I found the next big thing and I'm going to hold on to it for 10, 20 years when you have no clue. All of these people are just selling you promises and bullshit. Literally, that's what they're doing, So you definitely don't want to be a community member forever. But if you did buy OM, this is not financial advice. Just be patient. maybe during alt season something happens and people, just buy it, and then you can exit. Don't be greedy, make whatever you can and exit. This is not financial advice, of course, but in case you care, I hope you don't. But this is what the team has to say, okay? Of course, it's not their fault. Of course, they have no clue how any of this happened. And of course, they're going to look into this and get back to us later. Bullshit. And yeah, scammers. They are scammers and they scammed you, okay? They scammed you. I'm sorry that this happened. But there's hope. Alt season hasn't come yet. You might be able to just exit and run for your life and never ever look back. Not financial advice, So yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching and, for staying. That's amazing. And I will see you next time. Bye.